Hey there, thought I'd try and answer some questions for people that are looking at the Super 73. I've had mine for a few weeks now. Thought I'd answer some of the questions that I had and there weren't quite answers for, and now that I've had it, I can help you out. So I'm 6'3" and 200 pounds, and the Super 73 fits just fine. It's definitely at the limit for my height, but I can ride it for miles and miles and not have any issues with it being uncomfortable. Pedaling is okay. But when you have the power assist on there, the pedaling is fantastic. I actually prefer pedaling way more than the throttle. I would not recommend using the throttle unless you get bored, but pedaling is just way more fun. It feels like you got all that strength in the world and you just hit the miles, hit the hills, have a blast. The power is definitely strong enough on the, at least the Rose Avenue. I know the regular Scout's got a 250 watt hub motor. The Rose Ave's got the 500 watt. The 500 watt definitely seems about perfect for me. Love it. So, a couple questions. So yes, height-wise, 6'3" guys, go ahead and buy one. You'll fit fine, no worries. If you're shorter than that, no worries. My daughter's a blast on it as well. As far as questions about the bike itself, the Pedelec is a pretty simple system. It's not really a torque sensing one. It seems like it's just it knows you're moving the pedals, so it moves the bike for you. So on mine, I noticed about a half a pedal stroke and you've got power. And if you pedal super slow or you pedal super fast, as long as you keep pedaling, you're gonna keep having power and you're gonna keep on moving. So it makes it really simple. You're not gonna have to really worry about that. If you're on this first setting, you're gonna have a little bit of power and a little bit of speed. If you're on the second setting, more power, more speed. Full setting, tons of speed, tons of power, all day long. Climb up the hills. I'm in Colorado, everything's a hill. There's no worries on that whatsoever. Have a blast. I even reached out with an email to the guys at Lithium to see if they wanted to try and do a Pikes Peak Hill Climb Challenge on one of their Lithium bikes. So we'll see if we hear back and we'll try it out if they want to give that a go. As far as the strength of the bike, totally built well. I built it mostly myself, but then I brought it to the shop. They checked it over. They charged me 20 bucks to do what they just called the head adjustment, I think, which was what the whole triple fork thing that people are having a lot of concerns and questions about and that kind of stuff. It's not that difficult. If you have three people, it's a cinch. But the shop was nice enough. They charged me like 20 bucks to go through it, and thanks to the guys over at Ascent, they did a great job. Bike's working great. The controller, super simple. I did notice today for the first time that if you have it on no assist and you hit the throttle, you still have throttle. I thought no assist was nothing but manual, but today I learned otherwise. Hit the throttle and you're gonna actually keep on cruising without pedaling at all. But then when you do pedal, no assistance from that whatsoever. So the only issues I've come up with on the bike so far are two things. Number one, the zip ties they sent in with this were impossible to use. I mean, you literally touched them and they just turned to dust. I'm not sure where those zip ties came from, but never gonna work. So trip to Ace and pick up a $10 bag of all the nice zip ties you can get and you're problem free. The other thing that was a problem, it's still kind of a problem, is the headlight staying level. I have torqued this thing every possible way. You hit a couple bumps, potholes, cracks in the road, that sucker drops over and over and over again. So it looks cool as heck, love it. I just can't figure out how to keep the thing up. Hoping eventually it'll just kind of break in and finally it'll hold itself, but so far hasn't worked very well. But it is bright as can be, and I like it. As far as my daughter using it at night, it's got good reflectors, the brake light works good. They light up all the time. Then when you hit the brakes, they light up even brighter. The headlight's super shiny. I mean, it'll blind you if you're looking at it from too close. So well done there. The seat, super comfortable. I'm having to sit up higher on the back of this seat where the rise is, but that's just because I'm 6'3" and I'm at the absolute limit for height-wise on there. When they come out with the extended seat, I'll definitely be on top of that purchase as soon as it's available, because I think it'll be a lot more fun, a lot more comfortable, and just a better overall fit for me. Tires are good. They're knobby as all get out, but they work fine on the road. They were great on like loose, gravelly dirt bike paths, that kind of thing. Plenty of traction. They seem like they're gonna be a solid tire. I keep the pressure up there like they recommend, which gives it a little bit rougher ride, but I don't want to be changing a flat especially in the back tire, having to worry about the hub motor back there. So I'm going to stick with what they recommend. I think we'll be fine. I think that's about it for now.